wanted to talk to you today about is like, when to push, and when to praise, and and how this is going to help you, develop your team, and and have a big team around you. Obviously, one of the first things in this business, that we learn is, we learn how to read people, and when we learn that from, with the customers, out there that we're dealing with, and this is so important because, in the basis of this business and how you build, big businesses is by reading people and situations in your office. You need to understand what the tempo in your office is at, and you need to know your guys. How do you get to know your guys? You get to know your guys by spending time with them and hanging out with them. And the more you get to know them, the more then you know what it is that motivates them and what's going to push their buttons. You'll find out what their weaknesses are. And this is the key if you're to get the most out of any guy in your office. So like, for instance, when somebody's new, I'm praising them for all the little things that they're doing right. I want to build their confidence. I explain that I'm not judging them based on sales in their first week, so because I don't want them thinking about sales. If they're sharp, I'm doing lots of one-on-ones with them, and I'm getting buy-in from them. But I talk a lot about the future and stuff too, and I talk about like when you're a leader, when a guy's a leader, I'm talking about when you're a crew leader. When a guy's a crew leader, I'm talking about like when they're an assistant owner. I'm talking about like when guys are owners and stuff, because I'm future-proofing them so that they're already seeing themselves in that role, and they're visualizing their future in the business. I challenge them when they ring the bell, what did they need to do in order to ring the gong. When they've had a good day, I ask them what could they've done to make it an even better day. But I do praise them for that good day. I praise them for all the little things that they're doing right. Sometimes just a tap on the shoulder saying well done means so much to a guy. Or when you know that a guy is going through a difficult time, just saying, look, I know that you can do it. Them knowing that you have that belief in them, is what gives them confidence. So, and I talk a lot about upcoming events, so that they can picture themselves as being part of that. Like I've been talking about Tenerife about the, I don't even know if the tickets were even booked or if it was even organised at that stage. I'm talking about the rally now, which isn't happening until July. But the reason I'm talking about that because I want them to see themselves up on that stage. I want them to see themselves, picking up those awards. Lately, I'm going to bottom line him. Either way I'm going to win because, if he's either going to step up, so which benefits me, or he's going to leave, which is going to benefit me as well. If somebody's having a bad day and they're giving it 100%, I'm going to tell them, to forget about it and not worry about it. It's just one bad day. We all have bad days. And I focus a lot on development and education, rather than just results. And I encourage guys to take their confidence from their work ethic, rather than just from results. When the office is going through a tough time, I focus a lot on fun. We recently bought the guys a pool table, so we did. When sales are high, I push them more. I push customer service more. And I find as well, like, honesty is the key. Whatever stage a guy is at in your business, if you're being really, really honest with them and telling them, what that they're capable of doing, they're gonna respect that. But you're gonna get the most out of them then as well. Yeah. So if all else fails, the easiest way, is to push a guy and go out and set the pace yourself. This business is all about the speed of the leaders, the speed of the team.